I'm gonna say a Rockstar game is gonna be brought up. GTA 4 has been like a thing that people have thought would eventually probably go on the Switch.
GTA 4 is a big one because that was rumored.
5 is a possibility.
Maybe as like a Switch Pro thing, if they can work it out. That would be a huge headline. It's GTA 5 portable. I think anything 360 era before, like Red Dead, Bully.
Bully would be cool.
Since you picked a port you think is likely.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Nier Automata is one that was heavily rumored at launch because it came out very close to when the Switch came out. And the series is just very, very popular. Not only have Platinum and Square supported the Switch a lot, but the character themselves has been put into Fall Guys. They're an absurdly popular character, and because of that, the game is popular, and because of that, Nintendo probably wants it on Switch, and then Platinum and Square probably wants it on Switch. I'm assuming there were, this is my imagination, right? There were probably talks to get it on Switch, and they could barely not figure it out, and they were like, alright, I'll let you wait until the cool Pro version comes out, and then we'll bring your game back, and then we'll give her a Bayonetta costume or something.
Mm-hmm.
If it's not on Switch Pro, I mean, it probably would never come. I don't think it makes sense for it to never come. Also, if 2B's in Smash, I would also get that. This is just a picture of 2B.
I need it. Give me Ice Climbers.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I want it.
You think there will be a new Ice Climbers game?
No, I don't think there will be, but I kind of just want it on my board.
Alright, do you want to talk about, like...
I don't think it's gonna happen. Nope. The legacy is, if you watch the Gamba video, I made fun of Frank for putting it on there and then picked it. It's the legacy.
Well,
it's some lore.
There's a lot about this game that would work in a modern setting. There's a polar bear that wears some shorts / bathing suit / underwear. We're not really sure what they are. He also, most distinctly, wears a pair of black sunglasses, which makes him stick out. Not only lets you see his eyes better in a 2D form, but it really lets you think that he's cool.
He's a cool guy.
Which makes sense because he's a polar bear, the coolest bear. He's also found his way up a mountain, which polar bears don't typically get to, but he walks on 2 legs. We're not fully aware of what his abilities are, but I think a lot of Zoomers and Millennials will be able to relate to this character.
Mm-hmm.
You go up, which is similar to Mario. Mario's a popular character. It's kind of a terrible game, to be honest.
Yeah, it's a horrible game.
The Metroid Remake. It's another 50-50. I didn't want to pick a brand new 2D Metroid because there might be a chance that there's a remake. I didn't want to pick a remake because there's a chance that it might be new. But I think there's at least a 90% chance we'll see a 2D Metroid on the Switch that wasn't there already.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty evenly split on whether I think it's a recreation of a previous iteration or if it's a brand new adventure. And now that that one category is gone, I'm left with it would probably be Super Metroid, but I left it open-ended. It could also be a Fusion remake. It could also be a Metroid 1 remake for some reason. They already remade it. It's not the best Metroid game, but they could remake it again. Why not? It's old enough. They could remake 2 again. Why not?
Give me a Punch-Out. I mean, you know, all these YouTube boxers. Why can't Matt get in on the fun?
Boxing is dying, and he needs to fight YouTubers.
And it's one of those streamer simulator games, but it's mixed with doing fights.
I mean, look, they put
Rick in Fortnite. Oh my god. I mean,
They just put the 1.5 plus...
Does this just mean Kingdom Hearts in any
This is
sort
any
of way?
Kingdom Hearts.
This even mean in Smash, even though that wouldn't happen?
Yeah, if he shows up in Smash, I think I deserve a point. Just like if, you know, CJ showed up in Smash, you would get a point. Or if Polar Bear showed up in Smash.
Oh, Polar Bear is in Smash.
Well, he would need to reintroduce himself somehow. See, they put 1.5 and 2.5 on Epic Games, which is not the PlayStation. So what's stopping them at this point from throwing it on the Nintendo? I think more people on Nintendo have showed interest in Kingdom Hearts than PC grammars, you know what I mean? It would make sense. If not, they can port Dream Drop Distance back up to Switch, because that was a 3DS game. Something Kingdom Hearts can show up.
It's not that Kingdom Hearts has only been like I could totally see them trying to put 1.5, 2.5 on
It was rumored for a wee bit too.
Plus, there's just so many Kingdom Hearts games that have been on like the DS. They would eventually put something on the Switch. That's a good pick. I was shitting on it at first a little bit, but I actually agree with your thoughts on that. Give me Banjo. So say they do implement a N64 thing for NSO. I really think that Banjo would probably be one of the games on that.
Yeah, maybe. That would be interesting. I don't know if they would do that, because they've sold third-party games separate from NSO.
Mm-hmm.
I think they would do the same thing if Banjo games got on Switch. But I feel like Microsoft's quite lenient with this particular character, where they would be like, if you can find someone to do it, you can have it on your console.
Mm-hmm.
So I think most people would be happy with it. I would probably even get Banjo 1 and 2 on Switch if they were on there.
I would. I've wanted to play those games.
It would be great to play in portable too, wherever you wanted, in your bed.
In an automobile.
This is an underrated choice. This is a powerful card. I don't think a Pokemon is super likely, but the fact that this implies any Pokemon, that's 1,000 possible characters is one choice, you know?
Yeah, no, it's definitely not a bad choice.
It could be Urshifu, it could be Chimecho, it could be Zapdos. Could be Feraligatr, it could be Arceus. That's still on the table. They might have known about the big open world game. They were like, Sakurai, you gotta put a god Pokemon in. It would be fucking awesome. And he was like, damn, that sounds sheesh. And then he developed him into the game. And they had to wait. That's why they had to take a big break, because they were going to announce the Legends Arceus earlier, but then they couldn't. And then Sakura was like, I finished the Arceus moveset, but I can't announce it because of the timing is weird. Maybe that's exactly what happened.
Give me Mystery Dungeon. I don't think it would happen because I just feel like there's a lot of Pokemon stuff already slated.
You're right. There is a lot of Pokemon. They can justify it by saying it's the anniversary, because the 25th we got Sun and Moon and Pokken and Pokemon Go. But we've already had Pokemon Snap. We're getting Gen 4 remakes. Not to mention they're still working on Pokemon Go updates and all these other mobile games like Swirly Cafe.
And they still support Go a lot.
They're almost done. Not really, but they added Gen 6.
Yeah,
we're almost to 7.
They have some 8.
Well, do you consider Meltan and Malmetal Gen 8?
No. I consider that the weird lull period between Gen 7 and Gen 8.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, unless there's lore in Gen 8, whatever, Melmetal, then where he
Well,
gets...
is Let's Go Gen 8 or is it Gen 7?
I mean, isn't it technically 8 because it's on the Switch and they consider the games on the Switch to be the start of Gen 8?
I don't know, man. I would watch what you say.
I'm gonna start a controversy.
I think I know. I mean, this feels weird now that we've watched the Square Enix conference and it had so much Marvel in it that it feels like no one can do any more Marvel. But I don't think that's true, because Ultimate Alliance came out a long time ago, and if they wanted to make a sequel, they could. Maybe they won't, but they could. There's a lot more Marvel characters they didn't get to that they could play with. Not only that, but MVC2 comes back on Switch. Very unlikely, but there could always be a new Marvel game. It could show up in anything. It could come into Animal Crossing. We could get a Fortnite trailer. This is something I should have put on here, is Fortnite, because there's definitely going to be Fortnite. Honestly, Samus in Fortnite should have been a card, because that's probably going to happen. Maybe. Probably not, but probably so. Somehow, some way, there will be some Marvel content. Maybe not.
Chibi Robo. So I know what you're thinking, Liam. This is a dead franchise. I say they've just been waiting for the perfect moment to come back. And what better time than 2022, the year of the Chibi Robo? Thoughts? He's cool. He's a robot that cleans. And shoots lasers.
Who would develop a new Chibi Robo?
Monolith Soft, that's what they've been working on.
I was wondering what they were working on. I mean, this is a Nintendo Switch we're talking about. There's gotta be a new Wario Ware.
Oh, that's a fun one.
WarioWare would be perfect for the Switch because it has the stupid ice cube mechanic. You got all the triggers, all the shakies, the cameras, this touch screen. You can make a million micro games, and they've even been doing this stupid thing where they want you to be the developer. It's not stupid. It's great for the next generation of programmers. But they'll bring in some DIY mechanics from DIY, and it would be fun. Let us have some fun. And what's cool about the old WarioWare games is they'll always have references to other Nintendo games. Like, they'll have a Awakening level where you go up and you tell Chrom to kill the guy. They'll have a Ocarina one where you pull out the Master Sword. And now there's enough Nintendo games for you to be like, this is a Breath of the Wild, climb the tree, but it's raining, climb, hit the button, Or this is 3 houses, make the soup, like, have tea time and get the right answers. Odyssey, throw the hat at Goomba, jump up, Xenoblade, what do you do in Xenoblade? Awaken the Core Crystal, waste all your time. What else is on Switch? Maybe they'll include Pokemon? I don't think they've done that before. Metroid? There's no Metroid on Switch right now. Animal Crossing? Pick the weeds. So cool. Arms? Throw the punches. And you know what? It works as an effective ad. Smash Brothers? Bro, how cool would it be if you got to play 3 seconds of Smash Brothers in WarioWare? Do a forward smash, shield. That'd be awesome.
It just pulls from your game library and it just makes you do random shit in it. Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong's definitely one of those games. They could totally just be like, yep, we have a new Donkey Kong game coming out. A 2D. It's just one of those things that they could just say that they've been working on and it's gonna come out next year.
Oh, who would make it?
Stop asking these questions.
I guess that's not important.
It's Nintendo.
I mean, what's nice
They'll
is
make it work.
Donkey Kong has a lot of little variations. It's got Jungle Beat, it's got Conga. Conga could make a comeback on the Switch. Mario vs. Donkey Kong, I guess that could count. That's a classic, beloved franchise that everybody loves. Samus Returns. It's a port that could totally happen. It's honestly within the same sort of realm of Miitopia from 3DS. They have the technology to bring 3DS games up to Switch, and there are a lot of rumors when the Switch came out that Samus Returns is going to be forwards compatible. They're going to make a version for the Switch, and it's a game that missed out on a lot of sales, so it would make sense. It would be less effort than to make a new game.
Give me the double smash reveal. I don't think it's going to happen. However, you never know with Smash. It's just one of those things that, like, there's only so many options left, and I don't think that one has a extremely low chance of hitting.
And I know the correct answer, because I'm extremely intelligent. You gotta look towards history in situations like this.
I'm looking.
2015.
What about it?
2016. Star Fox Zero comes out. 2017. Star Fox 2 comes out. 2018. Star Fox Battle for Atlas comes out. 2019. Nothing happens. 2020.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens. But you gotta look at the history. Something happens, Took a little break. Got stocked up
written in the stars.
Fuel. Smash was in there too somewhere. That was a Star Fox related entity. Look. They put Star Fox in Battle of Atlas. They brought back the SNES game. Maybe they bring back 64 3D. Maybe they bring back Assault. Maybe they bring back Adventure. I mean, we just got Planet Star Fox the other day, leaked. And there was a lot of intrigue in that. Nintendo was probably like, oh, people like Planet Star Fox. Let's bring that back. And then Fox is in Animal Crossing. I don't know. Something Star Fox could happen. Because despite them always acting like the games suck, we don't know what to do with the games don't sell, the games are stupid, we don't know what to do with the characters, the brand is dead, but that's not really how they act. The brand is very much alive. A lot of people know about Fox and Falco who have never played a Star Fox game. The Smash characters are popular, the quotes are alive. All the imagery and iconography of Star Fox is actually pretty potent. So, I think, why not?
Hey, yeah, why not? I think it could. I mean, who knows? You never know. Xenosaga. I actually do have a reasoning for this. It has not been on Nintendo consoles yet, correct?
No.
And they could make a big effort to try to really get everyone into the lore of all the Xeno games. And what better way to do that than bringing them to the Switch?
And making a YouTube video.
Shut up.
Yeah, I would like that to happen. They wouldn't even need Monolith Soft necessarily to do it. They could get some other studio. Maybe the guys that did that 3DS Xenoblade port. I don't know what they're up to these days. I think it would sell well for whatever effort it would take. They don't even have to remaster it. They could just bring it on. The brand is so strong, and I think Cosmos has become a popular character through cross-zone. They would be good ports. It doesn't seem like Nintendo has any interest in that brand at all. The Smash reintroduction of Xenoblade had no references to Gears or Saga. I understand those rights are not exactly maybe completely under Monolith Soft. They're also tied up with Bandai and Square Enix. So. And for my final pick, this was actually going to be my first pick. No. I kind of want to pick this. This would be legendary.
You know it's not gonna happen though.
What if it does? What if I put it on? People are like, Frank, you're so dumb. You're a fool. Sakurai smirks when he sees this part of the video and he's like, do it, loser. Prove me right. And I'm like, what does that even mean? Are you going to do it? Are you not going to do it? I don't know. That's very weird. He said it in Japanese too, but no. Or Mario Galaxy 2.
It's not a bad one.
Because I mean, it's a port. They have the technology to run Super Mario Galaxy games on the Switch. It's something people are always talking about. And let's be real. Has a Mario game come out this year? Yes. Mario 3D World came out this year. But let's not pretend like there can only be one Mario game each year. We had New Super Mario Bros. And Mario Maker came out the same year. Last year it was like crazy. We had Paper Mario, Mario Collection, which is like 3 games. I don't know. It seems like it's an obvious missing tooth in their beautiful yearbook smile of Mario. So I'm just thinking, for a 48th choice, not bad. Mario Galaxy 2. And how about for fun, let's draft off these last ones just to see what ends up.
Oh no. He has arms?
That's not a bad one.
I'm not giving reasoning.
Alright, then I take Kid Icarus.
Fire Emblem?
Yeah, there's still that kind of a 50-50 chance that they just go, yeah, this is the remake, and boom, this is the next one.
When did they announce Three Houses? Like, that was like...
It was 2017 E3. They showed him running around. You're like, this song's so good, I'll never get sick of it. I want this one. I love this one. I love getting my hopes up. I've become addicted to it.
Who is that last character for the Smash?
Nadja.
Who's that?
Arle Nadja.
Who?
She's the Puyo lady.
Oh. Give me Spectrobes. They're gonna revive it. They've had it planned since the start of the Switch.
Astral Chain 2. Astral Chain 1, 2019 game. 2021, 2021 year. 2022, 3-year difference. How long does it take to make an Astral Chain? Probably less than 3 years if you have the engine.
Give me OS. They'll add themes finally.
Folders?
I think themes would happen with the Pro, because I don't think they'll change.
I mean, let's be real. This Switch needs folders. Like, it actually requires folders because there are thousands of games on it. How the fuck do you maneuver around a game menu with thousands of games without any way to organize them properly? Like, some game reviewers get sent all this trash. They can't even find their frickin' icon for ARMS, they can't find Smash, they can't find Xenoblade.
That's a travesty.
Who will help these poor game reviewers? I mean, looking at this, out of these 4 Smash characters, I do think that Contra is that exact wild card Sakurai would go with, where it's an iconic old game, hasn't really been doing too hot in the future, which is now. But he and his partner and the lore and the vibe, it would mesh well with the whole retro world of Smash. Snake wasn't in Sephiroth's trailer. Simon wasn't in Sephiroth's trailer. What were they doing? They were being saved for Konami Bill's trailer.
Give me the Doom. We've had this discussion too many times. We're like, Doom character, I believe is more likely than Master Chief. However, the implementation of Doomslayer is really gonna be interesting to see how they do it. But we don't need to get into this argument about the whole thing. But he'd be a sick Smash character.
He'd be pretty cool. Can't pull from the bottom. We should do this, but with Jenga. Like, I think Zelda's likely, but there's only one row. This young lass. Puyo is pretty popular in Japan. This character's pretty requested in Japan. She's female, which has never mattered. And she's random and off the walls, just like what Sakurai would want.
Give me the Chief. If it's not Doom Guy, it could be the Chief.
I guess I would go with Melee HD. It's not impossible. Melee's a popular game. They know it's a popular game. They took down the tournaments because they were like, guys, don't get too attached to your dolphin because we're gonna make something really cool. And we don't want you guys to be westied.
Give me the Sleep.
Right. What is this,
Yeah,
a
Sleep's
mobile
more
game
likely than
conference?
Half-Life
You
3.
think it's a mobile game conference? What are you, stupid?
Oh, man.
They said Switch software. Does this look like Switch software? You're so dumb. I, an intellectual, will take the last choice, which is the third entry in the Half-Life franchise. Now, this is very likely, because the last episode of Half-Life was episode 2, and the number after 2 is 3. So actually the last one was Alex, and Alex isn't a number. But that was a prequel, so let's ignore that and pretend like they can't go in that direction anymore. 2, then 3, it seems very likely. Half-Life takes... How long is Half-Life? Maybe like 20 years. Hey, look, we solved the end of Alex, that there was some crazy tease to Half-Life 2. How do I know this? Because people keep saying it. I didn't play it, I didn't watch it. That's